Hi, I'm Chukwuemeka. I'm the Shadow Secretary of State for Business, massive backer of Small Business Saturday, which I helped instigate last year in 2013, and we are massively looking forward to the 6th of December 2014, when Small Business Saturday UK is taking place again. And I'm here with Rebecca Cahill-Roots, and you're one of the Small Business Saturday 100.
I am. I'm really, really excited to be there this year. It's a really exciting process to have gone through just to even get to this point. So yeah, I'm excited to see what happens when it goes live for me on the 23rd of September.
Tell us about your business, Rebecca.
Well, Betty Etiquette is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a while. I've actually been working in theatre for the last 10 years. So I've been advocating for other artists and trying to find ways for them to be able to produce their own work. And there's been something at the end of a day where I haven't quite been able to kind of go to sleep thinking, that was a complete day, I finished it. So there's always been something that's made me want to do something that I had ownership over, and that I felt that I could use the skills that I had gained in my career as a theatre producer and fundraiser to put towards something for myself. In the last year I joined up with a scheme called School for Creative Startups, which is run by Doug Richards. So I'm just at the beginning of my adventure as a small business, but have already seen the effects and the supports and the kind of amazing resources out there that I've been able to draw on to get me to this stage. And
what about cards? How do you get from theatre production
to cards? So I'm from quite a creative family. My siblings are illustrators and model makers and stand-up comedians and toy designers. So there's always been, our household was full of things to make and do, not so many screens and not so many TVs and things like that. So it's always been really important to me to create something and to share that with people. My cards, and I draw them all myself, so they're all hand illustrations. And
so every single card, if someone gets one of your cards, they're all handmade?
They're hand designed, and then they're printed in the UK, mostly in London, with printers that we've sourced really carefully to be able to make sure we're using recycled stock or FSC stock, and that we really trust. So, and they're all British based.
What's been the most difficult part of starting up the business? What have you found that have been the biggest obstacles?
Everybody says how exhausting it's going to be, and you kind of laugh about it and go, yes, yes, I'm sure it will be. Yeah. It is exhausting in ways I had never imagined. It's getting up early and going to bed at night, but it's emotionally exhausting to put yourself out there and say, this is what I've created, whether it be a new product or a service. It's a real emotional kind of expression of yourself. So it's something I never imagined that I'd have to steel myself and lean on people around me and the support of places like School for Startups and Small Business Saturday to be able to kind of bolster yourself against the ups and downs that will come with it in that first year.
And how do you think Small Business Saturday is going to help you?
We're really looking forward to, on December the 6th, profiling our local community in South London. They've been brilliant, and I knew that it would be important for us to have that community support, but I didn't know quite how much. So even down to our local retailers who've taken our cards for the first time and have been advocating for us and allowed us to kind of have pop-up events in their spaces and things like that. So I want to be able to go back to our local community and tell them how important it is to support their local small businesses this Christmas.
Why should consumers, why should people get involved with Small Business Saturday on Saturday the 6th?
I think the most important thing is that they are basically, if they're supporting small business, they're investing in their own country. So they're investing in the innovation and the creativity of the people that we have in our communities. It's really easy to click on Amazon, or it's really easy to click on a major kind of site to pick your presents this Christmas. It's slightly harder work to find those handmade or new products that are coming from the diverse and fabulous makers that we have in the UK. I'd advise people and kind of challenge them to just take a few more minutes to go off those main sites that they normally go to and find someone who they can support.
Tell me, what are you planning on doing on the actual day this year?
So on December the 6th, we're hoping to be at a local Christmas market where we'll be profiling our products, but also doing workshops with people in the area. So we'll be building Christmas ornaments and having Christmas activities where we can share that feeling of creativity.
There are lots of people who, will look at your product and be inspired by what you've said in terms of what's driven you to start your business. What advice would you give to somebody out there who's thinking about taking the plunge, leaving employment and starting up on their own?
just jump off.
Jump off the cliff.
There's never going to be a day where someone says, I think you're doing a really good job here, but I think you'd be better running your own business. No one's going to hang around and guide you there. You've got to jump in, and it's going to be super hard work. So be really good friends to your family and your friends, because you'll need them in the first couple of years.
5 years from now,
my goodness, penthouse.
Where are you?
Champagne.
What are you doing?
I would love to have...
Apart from drinking champagne.
Yeah. I'd love to have some workshop spaces where we're able to bring people together to teach them some of the skills that I have, but also to bring in other great creatives to share their knowledge too. I've worked with lots of small charities, and I think there's a real power in bringing people together and using creativity, whether it be theatre, drawing, model making, all kinds of different things, ceramics. Building things together can build bridges in relationships, all kinds of different things. So I'd love to explore that and have the opportunity to have a space of my own, which I could fill with that kind of feeling and that kind of sharing.
Well, good stuff. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.